Good morning, good evening, afternoon, or good night. It's me, Jovel, and today I'm gonna do Hako chapter 87 manga reaction. And before I continue, I wanna just talk about something first. You can skip ahead, but I think some context is important. And why now? By why now, I mean why now I start at chapter 87. Well, I have been reading Hako since chapter 8. Since chapter 8! 8! How long was that ago? And now it's chapter 87. How many weeks was that? 80 weeks or more. Because they took breaks also. Some weeks they don't release new chapters. So it's 80 more weeks. And why now? Why chapter 87 when I could have just done it when Hina confessed, and that was quite a long time ago, around 40 or 50? Why didn't I start it then? Why didn't I just do a reaction video on RRC when it was still on 8, or when around the time Hina confessed? It's a multitude of reasons actually. It's because I don't really want this to be like a chore or some sort. Like, I really love reading Soidemo Yumoshiteku, but I'm somewhat obligated because of my fandom status and proving my fandom status. So that's the reason why I'm doing that, and I don't have any sort of obligation with Hako. And I'm a huge fan of the series, by the way, of Koji Miho Sensei. I have read his other works in Shizukidesu when I have first heard of Hako, and it was nice. And it was a stark improvement. See the video, my prediction video about the series for more thoughts, but I just wanna, maybe the main reason why, one of the main reasons why I didn't do it a RRC for the video is because of I just wanna enjoy the series as it is. Like, just read and read without worrying anything, without thinking of, oh, I'm gonna record again. But why now? Since chapter 8 and it's 87 now, why now? Well, a few hours after chapter 87 was released, that's when I actually seriously considered it. I actually did consider it, but not that much because of the aforementioned reason that I just want to enjoy Hako. But when chapter 87 was gonna be released, when I was waiting for chapter 87, a few hours earlier, it felt like I have missed a lot of opportunities to make videos about the series. And it's gonna, personally, I think it's gonna last for more than 150 chapters, so I have more time. It's gonna last for more. In my prediction, it's gonna be more. It's not gonna end anytime soon. Even if they actually do progress, it's not gonna end anytime soon. But I feel like since Hina's confession, I have missed a lot of opportunities to do something. And since now I'm doing it, I might just as well add another series to weekly, or at least whenever the new chapter is released, make a video. Like, so then what's the So with that being said, chapter 87 of the Hako Manga. Hopefully it will get an anime adaptation or at least an announcement. Let's dive on in, shall we? So there is some turmoil or some unresolved issues with Chinatsu and I forget the name. And I think it's still not resolved. And closure. You need closure. Taiki practicing as hard again. Badminton sticker. Nice. Ah, Yumeka. That's right, Yumeka. The name's Yumeka. Chinatsu and Yumeka must, I think, needs to talk some closure because there's still some unresolved issues, obviously, but it obviously looks like there's still some things that are left unsaid that probably needs to be said. Either good things or bad, just say it. I don't think it's an issue of physical prowess. I don't think it's something physical, it's something mental or emotional, something along those lines. Maybe motivation or drive. Knew it. I kind of knew it. It's drive, motivation. I think the reason why I kind of get or at least have an idea why it's because I have read Tepu. It's a MMA manga about hard work versus talent. And I think that's one of the only few things that actually lets me see the psychology of talent on the talent's perspective in depth in comparison to hard work. Like, probably that's the only thing that in my analyst that is almost related or that I can draw a comparison or make a reference to, and it will still be partially correct but not the entire truth, but it's a basis. Let's just say it's a basis, and it's of a somewhat accurate basis, or I don't know how accurate though, but at least it's a basis that I can confidently use. Tepu. But the difference is it's MMA versus ball sports. At least one with the ball and the other with badminton with the racket sport. It's drive. Like, I have seen that it's drive. If it's not talent, it's drive, motivation, and even though prodigies actually think that there are still people that are better than them, and yes, there will always be people that are better than you. At no matter what you do, there will always be people that will be better than you. There's actually a duality here. Taiki has a point, first and foremost. Taiki has a point and actually feels like the better argument because it's still an excuse. Despite the things that I said earlier, it still sounds like an excuse. And Taiki pointing out that she's just running away from something sounds plausible and not far from the truth. But the thing is, the thing that is a duality is what people think as a waste. Because there are people that want things that the other people want things. People want to be good at something and people strive to be good at something. But the duality is that there are people that are good at something but doesn't really care, and there are people that doesn't have it, wants the thing that they want but they're not good enough, and that's just hard work versus talent. It's still hard work versus talent, and the talent is either they either want that talent or they don't want that talent. And the duality of being a waste is personal preference or what you want in life, and that is something that is actually hard to judge, because people care about different things. People perceive different things differently, and it's actually hard to know what is actually important to them unless they show it, tell, and mostly show if that's what they care. And if people are thinking that someone's wasting their talent, but the talent that someone with talent doesn't really care, it really depends mostly on context, but it's also really depends on what's important to the person with talent. And if the person with talent doesn't really care that much and actually has more important things to look forward to do, then I don't think it's really hard. It's situational. And because of just duality, it's really situational. And it's really hard to actually come up with a clear solution unless we have all the answers. Oh, slap. Yep, it's a duality. It's a duality of what's important to the person. Because that look suggests that she knows it, but she doesn't want to admit it, or she might have missed or might have done something, might have done something differently, because that face and that action kind of says that she kind of knew it. Deep inside, she knows it. Well, it's gonna be a long episode. And it's actually more of a moral discussion and psychology, mostly psychology, morals, and the sort related things. But chapter 87, this chapter 87 of the Hako Manga, and I don't think I'm gonna add more because I think I'm gonna mention more in the upcoming chapters. And if this is gonna be this long every chapter, I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Obligated to make 2 videos every week. And I guess that's it from today. See you next time. Peace and see you all. I don't want to extend more. Love you all.